people who knew me personally, it took a long time for them to take me seriously as a makeup artist because makeup was not a part of my life at all. Like I had never even worn foundation before I decided to become a makeup artist. So it took time for people to kind of like sit back and like, okay, let me see what she's about to do with this. And then it started to catch on as I got better and better and I started taking my craft more seriously. And in order to be successful, we need our audience to know, like, and trust us. So let's talk about how you do that. How do you get your audience to know, like, and trust you and start seeing you as an authority? Welcome to the Friends in Beauty podcast, a safe space for ambitious beauty industry creatives to have real talk, get real answers, and practical tools to grow their businesses. My name is Aquia Robinson, and I'm a makeup artist, beauty educator, and the creator of Friends in Beauty. I created Friends in Beauty to support like-minded creatives just like you on their quest to connect, network, and build genuine relationships within the beauty community. Join me every week as me and my special guests reveal the keys to success and longevity in the beauty industry, and most importantly, have fun while doing it. You ready? Hey, what's up? It's your best friend in beauty, Aquia Robinson. Welcome back to another episode of the Friends in Beauty podcast. I am so happy to have you here, and I hope you're listening to this episode in high spirits and in good health. If you are a friend in beauty, I welcome you to join the Friends in Beauty Facebook community. If you're looking for a community of like-minded, ambitious friends in beauty to virtually connect with, network, and share resources, then click the link down below in the show description to join our Friends in Beauty Facebook community, and I'll be there to welcome you with open arms. Also, follow Friends in Beauty on all social media platforms at Friends in Beauty. What I like to do is something called the Friends in Beauty Friday feature, where every Friday I spotlight a different friend in beauty and their accomplishments. No matter how big or small you think it is, I want to shout you out and I want to send you some good vibes. So all you have to do is use the hashtag FIB Friday feature and tag Friends in Beauty on something that you want me to share, something that you have accomplished, and I'll share it with the community. Additionally, the Friends in Beauty podcast is available on several platforms. We're on Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Google, YouTube, you name it. And wherever you are listening from, I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to tune into the Friends in Beauty podcast. And I would love it even further if you took the time to leave a 5-star rating, a review, to let me know what you think about the podcast. Also, join the Friends in Beauty mailing list tribe. My mailing list tribe is the first to know about all things Friends in Beauty, and I send out different resources and content throughout the week to my mailing list. So if that's something that you're interested in, the link for that is down in the show description as well. And lastly, the most important thing is to share the podcast. Share the Friends in Beauty podcast. If you like what you're hearing, share the Friends in Beauty podcast with your other friends in beauty, your family, your friends, anybody that you think can benefit from the information that's being shared. Share away to help me grow the Friends in Beauty community. Now, before I jump into today's episode, I want to say thank you so much for all of the love and the feedback that I've been getting on the Friends in Beauty YouTube channel. The channel is growing. I'm getting lots of views. I'm getting people in my DMs saying how much they appreciate and love the content. Oh my gosh, I just want to say thank you so much. It makes me feel really good because, of course, time and effort goes into thinking about what to, even record and what you all would like and everything. So I really appreciate that so much. And also shout out to everyone who sent me love on last week's interview episode with Nintendo. You all really loved that interview, and I'm glad that you did. So if you have anyone else, anybody in the Friends in Beauty community or any business experts that you want me to interview, just let me know. Shoot me a DM, shoot me an email. All of the information is down in the show description. But if you have somebody in particular that you would love for me to interview for you, just let me know and I'll reach out to them and get them on the show. Also, if you have any topics that you want me to cover on the YouTube, what do you want to see on the Friends in Beauty YouTube channel? Let me know what you want to see, and your girl got you. I'm your best friend in beauty, so I got you. Now, on today's episode of the Friends in Beauty podcast, I want to talk to you about how to establish yourself as an authority in the beauty industry. Now, many of us want to be known and amongst the who's who in the beauty industry, but it could be hard to stand out sometimes, or it could just be hard for, people or your audience to take you seriously. for, whatever reason. Maybe you're new to this. Maybe this is part-time, so you're not dedicating as much energy and time into it. But I know for me, people who knew me personally, it took a long time for them to take me seriously as a makeup artist because makeup was not a part of my life at all. Like I had never even worn foundation before I decided to become a makeup artist. So it took time for people to kind of like sit back and like, okay, let me see what she's about to do with this. And then it started to catch on as I got better and better and I started taking my craft more seriously. And in order to be successful, we need our audience to know, like, and trust us. So let's talk about how you do that. How do you get your audience to know, like, and trust you and start seeing you as an authority? The way that you start to establish yourself as an authority is to actually position yourself as an expert. So let's take social media or Instagram as an example, since that's what most of us use to market ourselves. So when it comes to posting, what I see a lot of people doing in their captions is not taking that time to really nurture their audience and for their audience to get to know them. So what I see a lot of times is book me. Now booking, schedule an appointment, book me, book me, book me, book me now, link in bio, book me now. Like that's all I really see a lot of now available for bookings. That's all I ever see in people's captions. Meanwhile, your potential client knows nothing about you. They probably never seen your face before because you don't post yourself on your page. All you post is your clients, which is fine if that's what you want to do, but we need to see your face every now and then. And they know nothing about the experience that they're going to have with you. All they see is book me, book me, book me, and some makeup pictures or some hair pictures, some photography. They know nothing about you. So positioning yourself as an expert allows your client to have an inside look at the person behind the brand. Start sharing some tips, some motivation, some humor in your posts. Like if you're a photographer, you could share some tips on, what lenses you use to get a particular image, or what kind of lighting setup do you use. And I know the lighting thing might be tricky. I know photographers are really like hush hush and secretive about people stealing their secret sauce with the lighting, but think of some things that your audience would like. Makeup artists, you can do like 3 steps to the perfect brow, or this is how you get the flawless skin, or these are the products, my go-to products I use for skin prep. Hairstylists, you can do some product tips for taking care of your hair in between appointments. And models, oh my gosh, please give us some tips on some poses. Your girl, I could do selfies all day long, but when it comes to the full body poses, I'll be kind of lost in the sauce. So maybe some tips on, some 5 poses that accentuate your shape or something like that. But start giving some people some tips, some gems, motivation. People love motivational posts. People love humor. Show your personality and everything like that. It has actually been years since I put in my caption for somebody to book me for a makeup appointment. I don't even know the last time that I did that. I definitely used to have those posts, so I'm not judging you. Like, if you are doing that, I am not judging you at all, because if you scroll down my Instagram, my personal page, you will see the progression of everything that has happened in my career as a beauty, in the beauty industry as a makeup artist. So I definitely used to have those posts like, booking now, book me, and all that stuff. So I'm not judging you at all, okay? But if you want to establish yourself as an authority, you have to do some things differently. But like I said, I have not posted in my caption in a very long time for someone to book me. If I'm posting pictures of my work, if I'm consistently dropping relevant and helpful gems to my audience, sharing my personality, it's inevitable that somebody's going to reach out and say, hey, like, how can I book an appointment with you? I don't necessarily have to tell them over and over and over again. Another thing I did that established me as an expert is when I became an educator. That's when people really started to take me more seriously because of the caliber of the classes that I was having and the feedback that my students were sharing on social media. Then things just continued to blossom from there with me hosting, the Friends in Beauty events and building the Friends in Beauty community. So if you want to establish yourself as an authority, step into your power as an expert. Get to know what your audience needs. Figure out what kind of tips and gems you can share consistently. And you can share as little and as much as possible about yourself so your audience can get to know the person behind the brand, the person behind the brush, the person behind, the lens. Let us get to know you. And let me tell you, you got this. It's time to stop playing it safe, and it's time to stop playing it small. Get out there, because it's really someone who needs you and only you. A lot of the times, the thing that holds us back is us thinking that it's so many of us who do the exact same thing that what's going to make us special, or, this person could just go to somebody else for whatever they need. But in actuality, it's really somebody out there waiting for you to boss up so they can get help. So cut it out, stop playing small, start establishing yourself as an expert, start sharing more and see what happens. Let's do an experiment. Like, start sharing some tips and some motivation and some other things on your page other than just saying, book me, book me, book me. All right. So thank you for tuning into this episode of the Friends in Beauty podcast. I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, slide into my DMs. I like talking to y'all when y'all slide into my DMs. So I will talk to you soon. Bye. Thanks for listening to the Friends in Beauty podcast. Don't forget, sharing is caring. Share this episode with at least one friend in beauty. And subscribe, rate, and review on Apple Podcasts so that other friends in beauty can find this show. Plus, we'd love to hear your feedback. Connect with us on all social media platforms at Friends in Beauty, #Friends in Beauty to join the conversation, and join our Friends in Beauty Facebook community to stay connected. Talk to you soon.